Okay, everybody, so we're going to go and use Kids A to Z this week, and we haven't really ever used that before. So on your home screen, you're going to see a little black box with a purple sun. You're going to touch that, and then it's going to take you to your login screen. So mine is taking me right here to our class, and then I'm going to touch on my login, and it's going to pop up with the password screen. Your password should be saved, so you should just be able to touch the blue box like I am. If not, you will look at the top of your keyboard after you touch inside the password box and tap the saved password up there. So I'm going to tap that. It's then going to take me into Kids A to Z. The green planet on the right is Headsprout. We're really not using that right now. It's not acting like it should, so we're going to be using the purple planet, which is reading. So I'm going to touch my reading planet, and it's going to take me into my reading area. So up at the top, you're going to see the reading room. Down at the bottom, you're going to have your level up and your assignments. Reading room basically just has all kinds of different books that you can choose from to read. Level up is where you would go to practice the level that you're on, complete those tasks, and then move up to the next level, hopefully. Then you have my assignments. My assignments is where Mrs. Krieger has given you different books to read that are specifically on your level or maybe a little bit easier than your level for you to practice those skills so we can stay sharp and continue to grow even during this time that we are not together. So if I were to touch the little book underneath the book, I would be able to go in and read this book on my own. So I'm just going to have it back up to the beginning because Miss Krieger had practiced reading this book already. So if I go back to the beginning, down in the corner there, you see the word next with a little arrow. You touch that every time you want to go to a new page, or you just slide to make it turn the page. Now, I could then, up at the top, I could record myself reading. I could highlight or draw or circle. Maybe, let me see if it'll let me do that. I don't know that it'll let me do that, but that's what that's for. Then I have where I could write something if I wanted to make a comment about the book. And then I have my journal where I could write new words that I've learned, or I could add a reflection about what I've learned. You can also, using the microphone, record yourself reading. Okay, so if I go back to my assignment, I could also have the book with the little headphones, I could have the book read to me. Okay, so there's just some highlights of what the Kids A to Z looks like. Now, I do want to go back and kind of show you something just in case for some reason the screen looks a little bit differently. So I'm going to go in here to the pictures and show you something. So let's say you touch the button and it takes you to a screen like this. If you notice down at the very bottom, underneath where it says App Store, you see Continue to Kids A to Z. So if for some reason when you're in there, you're touching the button and trying to put it on there, it doesn't show up like it's supposed to, you have to click those little white words there underneath the App Store so that it'll let you get in. Then, if it were to bring you up to a screen like this, you would put in this so that it would take you to the page where you select your name, your login. Okay, so those are just some little helpful tips for you this week as we're embarking on using something new. If you have questions, reach out to your teacher. We will do our very best to help you grow in this way, and just have a little bit of extra patience because when we're learning something new, sometimes things don't go exactly as we planned. So we're all going to do our best to work together. Enjoy reading this week.